if you are given some numbers and it's asked that to check whether that numbers are divisible by 5 or not. So like in the previous video we checked for we saw for number 10 that how would you check whether any number is divisible by 10 or not. In this video we'll see for 5. So the condition or the rule for any number to be divisible by 5 is that that number should have 0, that number should have either 0 or digit 5, either digit 0 or digit 5 at its units place, at its units place. What does that mean? Suppose you have numbers like 557, and then you have 55, you have 50, you have 6080, you have 60,000 and 805, you have 305. So suppose these are 6 numbers, and if you have to check whether that out of these 6 numbers which numbers are divisible by 5, then the condition is that particular number should have 0 or 5 at its units place. So 557 has 7 at its units place. This number has 5 at its units place. This number has 0 at its units place. This number has 0 at its units place. This number has 5 at its units place, and this number has 5 at its units place. So out of these 6 numbers, 5 numbers satisfy our condition of that they should have 0 or 5 at the units place. But in the case of 557, it has 7, so it will not be divisible by 5. So you can check for any number. This condition is true for any number having any number of digits, like it can be 7, 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 1, 3, 2 and 0, suppose. So even this number is divisible by 5. Why? Because it has 0 at its units place. So condition is this, and you can check it, you can cross check it by dividing that number. Like you can divide it 557 by 5. So when you divide it, if you divide it, so it would be 1, it's gone, then you have 5, then it's 1, it's gone, then you have 7, and now you have 1, this would be 5, and you have 2. Now you have 2 as a remainder and not 0 as a remainder, therefore 5 is not a proper divisor, and therefore 557 is not divisible by 5. So this was the condition, or this is a rule to check whether any number is divisible by 5 or not, and the condition was it should have 0 or 5 at its units place.